Oh, there we go. Okay, we're recording now.
Okay. I was saying Caraba is here as well.
How about if I have you guys loaded any data in your system?
I created two houses and one user, but no data per se.
So do we want to work in a demo system, or do we want to work in your system? Alman, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So my question was, do we want to work in a test system that has data, or how do we want to do this? It's weird. I'm not hearing you.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I hear you now, but I didn't. Did you answer? Do we want to work in a system with data, or do we want to work on your system, or where do we want to work?
We can do it on our system. It's empty, so we can do the basic stuff, how to create, and we can figure it out from there.
Okay, so I'll make you the presenter.
Okay.
So you have to show your screen at some point when you're ready.
Okay. And I just pull it back here. Now let's do that. Ben.
Alman.
Yeah, I was projecting my screen on using a projector. You're not going to be able to see that screen.
I see. I see your desktop.
Yeah, so I have to put it back over. 1 second.
Or maybe I can move. When you show the screen, you can change which screen you show.
Okay.
There's a pull down up there. Just show the other screen.
Screen.
There should be a pull down, and you should be able, like, start sharing my, and then there should be a pull down underneath that where you can pick a different monitor.
You see that one?
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've logged in already.
So right now you don't have, it's basically empty, right?
Right.
Okay. So we should probably create a part or two for starters. You don't have an Excel spreadsheet of parts you want to load, do you?
1 second.
So Ben, if we have a database in an Excel spreadsheet, how easy it is to import it in the database?
Right. If we go under utilities and then import export, and then what we need to do is get it in this format. So let me show you the format. Should have downloaded. It might be on the other screen. There should be an Excel spreadsheet that it downloaded.
Yeah, sorry, inventory template.
Yeah, can you open that up and drag it to the other screen?
So where that download? Oh, no, that's a Chrome. I don't understand. Look, I close it by mistake. No, a Chrome. I didn't know.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then the download file, the extra.
Okay. Oh, for the sample data.
Yeah.
All right.
No, the part.
All right. Oh, let me go back. Oh, you want? Inventory template?
Yeah. I can tell you constants. So that's it, Ben.
Yeah. I'm here.
So you said we'll have to get it in this format before we can import it.
Right. And try to avoid special characters, but you'll see all the different fields. If you have any problems, let us know. But
Okay.
that's the only required field is like the item ID. That's the key. Item ID. Most people put the description, the warehouse. You can put cost and quantity. The supplier. There's a lot of fields there. There's like 30 or 40 fields. Whether you're using serial numbers or not. All that sort of stuff. I'm going to flip over. Am I in the... What happened to my GoToMeeting? Huh, I lost the video's black. Can you see me moving the mouse or no?
Yeah.
For some reason my screen, well, hold on. Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my monitors were goofing up. Yeah. So now I see that you brought the Excels. So you can get rid of all of that.
You want me to close it?
Well, um, you know, I was just gonna say you can. Where's the slider? I don't see the slider on the bottom. I guess I can just go here. If you so you can delete these 3 lines. And then you can delete these too. You know, this is just showing you sample data.
Okay.
You know, when you're
So
ready.
you're
Yeah,
saying you recommend that we populate the Excel sheet and then do an upload for the.
right.
Okay.
So get all your data in. You can just download another copy if you want to see some of that sample data.
Okay.
Um, that column's really wide. Yeah. Anyways,
I mean, column A is one. Okay.
yeah, it's really wide. Um, but all you got to do is put all your data in here, and then you can go back to here.
Import, export.
Yeah. And then just, choose that file that you save to your desktop or wherever, downloads, wherever. Just choose that file and then re-import it. And that'll get all your data in.
Okay, so in the file, it will specify which warehouse the data should go to, or you can specify multiple warehouses.
Yeah, you can multiply multiple warehouses and any location you want in the warehouses, and it will automatically create those for you in the system.
Okay.
Okay? So if we jump, let's just use something that's got, this is our demo system.
Okay.
So it's got data in here, so I can show you what I think you want to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to log in as so this is what all your data will look like once it's loaded in.
Right.
Okay, and then what your customers are going to do is we're going to give them access to this quick order screen.
Okay.
This guy right here, this quick order screen. Okay. And then they'll see all of the items like this.
Right.
And then they can just say, I want, oh, hold on, I got to pick. We'll default all this stuff too so that they don't have to do this. So then they just, all they're going to do is say they want one of the, or, however many of these, it's like they'll just randomly pick whatever they need.
Right.
Then they click save, and it'll show them a summary it'll get rid of all the stuff that's 0, or
Okay.
it moves it down, and then they just click place order. Okay.
What name would come up on the order for the customer?
Well, okay, so it made this order right here. Okay.
Right.
So your shipping department is going to see, well, let's look at it this way. Or your warehouse guys. They're going to see that they need to ship 7 of these iPods, 1 of these, and 1 of those. And it's coming out of your warehouse, and this is the customer that it's going to go to.
All right. All right. For example, here, when the user logs on, or that customer, where would it pull their information? Would they have to enter it manually?
Enter what manually?
The customer, the person who's going to make the order, where is that information being captured from?
So if we go to system, what we're gonna have to do is make system users like your Active Directory.
Okay.
Okay. So you can just click add user. And then, I mean, we could even do this in your system. Let's jump over to yours.
Okay.
System. System users. I think there's already an almond in here.
No.
No. Okay. So let's just. So actually, you guys can take over control here. We'll add user. And then, I don't know if you want to come up with a format like last name, first name, first.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead. You can type one in. And then you can make the password whatever you want, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I don't care, whatever you want to make it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now put yourself in the customer group. The next field down.
The customer group.
Yeah, see the group? There's a pull down over to the right. Yeah. No. Go up a couple fields. Yeah, there you go. Now pick customer. Okay, now down on the home page. Hold on, I don't remember what this is. Come on.
Would you assign the customer to a specific warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, you don't have to, but I would.
Yeah, I would, because I mean, they would be ordering for specific areas.
Right. Yeah. So I was just trying to get the screen. Oh, there we go. I want to get the right screen so when they come in, they go to the right screen. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. And then we're going to change it here. And then which warehouse are we going to put them in?
Office management.
Okay. And then, I mean, we could, if you want, you can give them the ability to look in other ones. Because this is almond, you might want to do this.
Okay.
So if by doing this, they have access to the other warehouses too. But by default, they're going to come into this one.
Okay.
All right. So let me save that.
all right. If in the event that a user forgets their password, all I'd have to do is log in as admin and change the password.
Yep.
Or there is some other thing.
Yeah, that's it. And just make sure this use box is checked.
Okay.
If you want to disable somebody, you just uncheck this box.
Okay.
So let's try it. Let's log out.
The password is by default.
You can type it. I can't. My screen hasn't caught up yet. If it's there you go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So see how it put you into the warehouse management
Okay.
or the office management, excuse me? Ship to. I don't know where it got this. But basically, there's a couple of different views here too. And we can change it so the default view. Please select a customer. I got something screwed up here. Please select a customer.
As in, by default, it should.
I think what we need to do is we need to create a customer here.
Okay.
So let's log back in as the admin. I'll let you. I'll let you guys, Trev. I'll stop using the mouse.
So, Ben,
Uh-huh.
we have to individually create a user for each person that is going to make an order.
Yeah, but I think if you have a lot of them and you want to send us an Excel spreadsheet, I think we can import them for you.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
if you click on orders, there's a customer. Yeah, see customers and contacts? Now I think,
Okay.
yeah, you want to add customer. And then you want to make it the same name. Yeah, there you go. And you want to put it up in that customer ID field too. And you can put in the address down here if there's any specifics or phone numbers or. Maybe the email address, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Then you should just have to click save up at the top.
Okay.
Now hold on just a sec. I need to ask Zach something. Hold on. I want to figure out how to associate a user ID to a customer.
Okay.
Because actually go back to, if you go to system and system users, it's gotta be obvious. Yeah, there you go. Now, if you click on Almond again,
So as a user ID of 6, does that matter?
I don't see the screen yet. Hold on. Oh, no, that's just I think the row in the table. I don't even know why we show that field.
Okay.
Yeah, see where the customer ID is? Yeah, see if you can pick Almond there. There you go. That's how we associate the user with the customer. So save that. And then if we log out and log back in as Almond, that screen should work better. Yeah, see how it says ship to?
Okay.
All right. Now, one of the things we need to decide is there's different views you can get here. So you got description, cost, available. There's a simple view. Which doesn't show any of the costs or what's in stock. Um,
Okay.
so
You're saying that we can set that view by default.
right, which one do we want to pick?
I would think it was simple, right? Because they don't want them to see the entire inventory. Right, the simple view.
Okay. So you're gonna get annoyed with me, but let's log out and log back in as the admin.
No problem.
Now, if you go to System, Admin Options,
Admin option system.
yeah. Let's see, System Settings, I think. Oh, I might be shipping orders. Yeah, go back.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Now, see down at the bottom. Oh, it's already picked a simple. Okay.
Okay.
See how the very bottom one, quick order default view, is set to simple.
Um, then, then
Uh-huh.
is it possible to remove the other options?
I think that when you log in as Alman, who's a user, I don't think he can pick the different options. Let's try. I don't think he should have the ability to change it.
Okay.
So log back out and then log in as you again, Alman. The answer to the question is yes. We can make it so the users can't see. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think it's changing all of them.
Huh. It still lets you change it, huh? If you pick it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's got to, I'll send Zach an email. There's got to be a way we can lock that down.
Okay.
But that's basically all there is to it. Now we just got to get your inventory in, and then
Uh,
you can start creating orders. Your users in your inventory.
okay. So I think I'll send you the list of all the users.
Okay.
So it could be easier to just to create them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're saying basically we load up Excel sheet and upload the data into the warehouse.
Yep. So,
So the main concern is that we don't want them to be able to see the entire warehouse, as in the person who's making the request.
right.
So
We'll
you said,
basically lock them down to this screen.
okay.
And order status. I think we give them the order status screen, and that's about it.
Can you show from a sample from your end, like when the person submits the order, who does it go to? How
What?
does
Yeah. What? If log back out and then log in as admin again. We can set up an email notification to whoever you want to have get an email.
in the as then the person who's going to manage the warehouse
Right. Right. But what it does right now, if you go to orders and then shipping orders, this is where it would show up. Okay.
or your manual would have to go there to see the orders that came in.
Right.
It will be
But we can set up a notice so it shows up as a little like pop-up window down here in the corner.
okay.
And we can also have it email to, whatever email address you want to email it to.
Yeah, I want an email.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So send us your user list. We got to get your users in. We got to get your Excel, your inventory in. And then I think you can start using it.
Yeah. We're hoping to start on Monday.
Okay. No, that's okay. You can do it. I mean, even at the most rudimentary level, if we get like 10 items in and we get 2 users in, you can start using it.
Okay. So we're aiming to have it set up by Monday. So basically, you're saying that we could try though in terms of populating the Excel sheet and doing the upload, creating the links and doing the association. So, what is the timeline for the notification and in terms of the email?
I think you just have to tell us who you want it to go to, and then we just have to set it up.
What I mean, maybe for each warehouse, we'd want the person who's going to be responsible for doing the deliveries at the warehouse to get the email.
Okay. Well, if we click. I think there's an email address in here.
Yeah, I did set. Yeah, there's one for Lydia. Come on.
Okay. So you want it to go to the warehouse email.
Right.
Okay.
Because each of the warehouse persons, there will be somebody responsible for actioning the items that come in.
Okay. You got it.
Okay.
So you're going to get me a list of users.
Right.
And, in that Excel, we want the warehouse. We probably want. We'll set all the passwords to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something,
Okay.
or something like that, and then they can change their passwords.
Okay. No problem.
So we want the warehouse. We want first name, last name,
You're gonna just send me a template. You can send me a template and I'll fill it out.
Okay. Trying to think what else we put in yours. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. First name, last name. Customer will know.
And the default warehouse that they need to be pointed to.
Right, the warehouse that they're going to. One of those four.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all we need.
I have a question, Ben. If we wanted to use it to store our electronic inventory, like computers and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and eventually they're aged and we need to remove them from the inventory, how is that process handled?
Wait a minute. Ask me the question again. You're gonna.
Okay, so we store electronic inventory,
Okay.
and after a period of time, they become obsolete.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to remove them from our inventory.
Right.
How is that handled?
You're probably gonna want to use the assets. Okay.
Okay.
And I think under assets, you can say that it's like. Uh, yeah, there you go. See the retire date?
Okay.
And I think if there's a retire date that, that it's not going to show up in your available assets list anymore. It's going to be, gone.
So it would be the person could request it just the same, like, oh, you made an order for anything else from the other warehouse. Could somebody request that asset?
Well, request the asset. Let's see, how would that work? I don't know. I have to think about that one.
Ben.
Uh-huh.
Another question came up, like if you could, instead of making it retired, like make it inactive, but it still remain a part of the inventory, that you could still see it.
Well, I think what we have for that is a different status. Or maybe we could even put an owner of, like, inactive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Something to flag it that it's isolated from. I think we could, or maybe even the center code. Make the center code inactive.
Or you'd need to use one of the fields to flag it separately.
Yeah, I would flag it separately so that it doesn't. I think that retired has programming behind it, so it's going to take it out of your list. Okay. So we just don't use that, and use like a status field of Well, go back. You know, now you could pick inactive here, and then we could filter, you know, or report on all the devices that are inactive.
Okay, so we just add the other column as active and inactive, and you set those as active.
Right. There might be. The other thing is when you're an administrator, and you come down to the bottom of these screens, you'll see a customize button.
Okay, yeah.
So if you don't like our field labels,
You can change them.
uh-huh. Uh,
Like to see. Oh, it's us.
yeah, let me out of here. Did it let me in? Yeah, there we go. So see how you've got all these, whether it's visible or not.
Right.
So if you wanted, you know, if you wanted to call it asset ID instead of asset tag,
Right.
you would just do that, save it, and then view the screen. So there's a chance that there's a field here that's not visible that we could use.
Yeah, I see a couple.
My screen's lagging. Yeah, like,
Okay.
yeah, there we go. Department, asset ID. Yeah, you can't use that. Yeah, see all these fields down here?
Yeah.
We could, you know, potentially use one of these fields for your inactive versus that other field that you just used.
Okay. So the retired would be the one that when we remove it totally from the inventory, we just set it as that retired date, meaning it
Right.
should be.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would mean it's gone. But if it's just sitting in your warehouse, you could mark it inactive like that, so it's available for somebody else to use it.
Okay.
Or you could just put it in that location. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's get you using this with the quick orders.
Okay.
So load up that Excel spreadsheet with your inventory.
Right.
And then send me another spreadsheet, you know, with first name, last name, the warehouse. I think that's all I need. First name, last name, and the warehouse.
First name, last name,
Because we'll create a user form and we'll create a matching customer.
Okay.
I guess their email address, but is that always like the same? Is it like first name, last name, first name at NWA?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you might have an anomaly for a few persons.
Well, so give me first name, last name, and email then.
Okay.
So send us those two spreadsheets and we'll see if we can get you going this afternoon.
No problem.
Or whenever you get them to us.
No problem.
All right?
Would we be doing another session for reporting? Or
Yeah, sure. We can do more. I got to run to lunch. I have a lunch meeting, but we can do another session this afternoon if you want.
all right. Yeah, you can do lunch and send me the time, and we'll meet again after lunch.
All right, cool.
All right then.
All right. Talk to you.